nothing, not even a nibble, not even a fry.
Not even a sniff. We couldn't even waft it.
I mean, I kind of smelled it.
Oh, y'all saying that she didn't hook y'all up with nothing?
Nah, nigga, she ate that shit right there.
Oh, you sat it right here and just feasted in front of these niggas?
But not just that, bro. At the end, when she was done, she said, "Yummy," and put that shit away. And we sit there like
left and came back and with more fries. Like left and came back.
Said yummy and said, "Wait, I got more."
Yeah. Like, let me get the rest of the
Hang on to your seats, baby, because this one's a screamer. I'll be right back.
Yo. Okay, well, we right in the middle of it, so we want to just get started?
All right, I'm recording. You running the show.
Okay. All right, y'all. Happy New Year and all that stuff. This is the Verbal Gunplay podcast. Let me be the person that's going to announce everybody here. Introducing him, Duncan, Danny De Niro. Next, we got Rashad, the pod god.
Wow. Oh, okay.
My man over here. And last but not least, we got Lola, Rabbit, 2 apartments dropping like a bad habit.
I'll take it.
And of course, it's your boy, L Double, the Golden Lion. If I'm lying, I'm flying. Let's do this. All right.
I gotta put that on the t-shirt. The pie guy. Hey.
Yo, right?
God damn, that shit was good. Oh shit, that was good. I gotta put that on the t-shirt.
Yeah. So let's get into it, folks. This was a crazy ass week with from Katt Williams to old boy doing the high jump to the fist. Oh boy, that shit looked like something off Super Smash Brothers.
Bro was definitely
Really,
an athlete prior to that.
He charged it up and jumped over. Jump back! Bam!
Yeah.
That shit was hard.
Yeah.
Anyway,
for those of you listening or viewing who might not know what we're talking about, from what I briefly know, it was an individual who violated his probation
for the umpteenth time.
Wait, and wasn't it like over domestic? It was over domestic.
I think he had a history of domestic violence, right?
Yeah.
Something like that.
And so,
so long story short, this guy had a rap sheet, and he violated his probation, and I guess supposedly there was an understanding that he wouldn't be serving any time.
Nah. See, the understanding was only from his side because he had gotten off. He had gotten off with the same judge a bunch of times.
But that's what I'm saying. In his mindset, there was an understanding that he wasn't going to be looking at any time.
Yeah.
However, the judge, this
she
lady,
to give him a taste of something else. Is that what she said?
She was like, "Nah." What did she say? This will do you some good, or
something like that. Like give you a taste of something else.
She decided to teach him a lesson, and from what my understanding is, he was probably going to spend about 6 months behind bars or something like that. So I guess before he could conclude his sentencing, he decided, "Wait, what? I'm not going to be free after this." Yeah. So he decided while he wasn't in cuffs to turn into Reggie Bush and get the Heisman. And he hurdled, leaped over,
cleared it,
put hands, paws, feet, headbutt, everything.
The part that really took me away is whenever she was like this and then she like disappeared. When she was like, and then she was like she disappeared.
Yeah.
And then all you see is this nigga.
Yeah.
Well, that was wild.
Stoner bashing time. He got on top of her and looked like one of the bushwhackers.
Donkey Kong when he hit on the ground.
Yeah, they was trying to get him off him, but he's just taking them blows and just passing them shits on the old girl. That shit was crazy.
Now, first of all, let me lead with
we don't condone.
You should never put your hands on a woman.
Amen.
I almost wish that this would have been a male judge. So I'm going to pretend this is a male judge when I say what I say. I'm glad somebody finally put pause on one of them judges. Just for the simple fact, let me finish. Just for the simple fact, have you ever, I don't know if any of y'all ever been in courtrooms, but they talk real tough. And if you from the block, you don't listen. If you from the block, you don't just let anybody talk to you crazy like that. True. So when I see all these street niggas be up in there looking like little bitches, head down, usually cuffed, so I guess they got that excuse. Yeah, but for the most part, they head be down and they be looking real timid, apologetic, and these are hardcore street niggas.
They try not to get that sentence. That's why.
Facts.
Hardcore street niggas. Nigga, live by the gun, die by the gun. You about that? Look.
That
you
shit all
about that
sounds
dumb?
nice.
No, you about that dumb shit? Then be about that dumb shit through and through.
Oh, you
But we
say
know
you
that's not true, bro.
live and breathe that shit.
They do
I
that
see what
shit.
you're
That
saying.
shit sound cool, but when that hammer come down, nigga, now they want that mercy.
Exactly. So, with that being said, I'm glad we had a real nigga pull up and test that judge.
Jesus.
Because if y'all seen the video, she wasn't talking that gangster shit when he was on top of her. Talk that shit now, bitch. I'm just saying.
Bro.
I'm
Are
just
you
saying.
serious?
I'm very serious.
He was already, this whole shit was because of the domestic violence. This
I
the whole shit
understand that.
for beating up
No,
his
no.
girl
First of all,
multiple
don't
times.
get it twisted. He's not right for his crimes. I'm speaking purely from the aspect of you test my gangster, I'm gonna show you what it is.
So my question to you is,
Go ahead.
Do you think the future trajectory will be that other judges will choose their words carefully going forward, or do you think?
I think
no.
I think if a judge is smart and they look at a sheet like that, make sure he's in cuffs if you're gonna talk tough.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Or
Don't talk tough to a nigga with a sheet like that. First of all, you just said domestic violence, right?
Yeah.
So you ain't look at his credit report? He known for hitting bitches. So you gonna just talk up there? You gonna sit there and let this nigga be uncuffed? You gonna let this nigga be uncuffed while you talk gangster to him?
Yo, but where was the bailiffs at? Them niggas was watching.
Exactly.
Oh, dude, you know how long you've been in court, right? You've been there.
yeah.
That's
It took
just
them a
like
while.
15 paces up to the fucking judge,
It
bro.
took them a minute to
He
get
got up
there.
there, was able to
Well,
just get down into
But
the
here's
knees
the thing.
and
Here's
just
the
jump all the
thing.
way up.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. How much do bailiffs get paid?
Nothing.
I mean,
Nah,
I don't know.
You've been in that realm. They get nothing, right?
But the
They
majority
don't
ain't
get
they
paid
all
enough.
fat?
Nah?
Like so, ain't like some of the bailiffs, like the people that don't they be kind of fat because they don't really do nothing.
Damn, nigga.
For the most part, yes, bailiffs are usually out of shape. Absolutely. But
Thank
here,
you.
let me
Y'all
say
niggas body shaming?
let
What
me
the
say
fuck?
where I was going with it.
True,
Where I was going with it was basically this. You don't pay me enough to jump
give
in
a
front of a
fuck.
bullet for you.
Yo, that wasn't no bullet, man. That was a
I'm
regular
just
ass
using the
nigga.
reference. I'm gonna jump up there in front of you and get punched in my face for 60 grand a year?
I mean, pull out the Billy Club or something, nigga. Damn.
For 60 grand a year? First of all, he was as tall as me, but way more stockier.
Well, and
You
now
gonna jump in front of him?
The judges all probably also talk bad to them too, because you know they being also
I said,
Oh, okay. I'm just speculating.
And then I guess you could look
Let
at
me
it from
mind my
that point of
business.
view. They have a relationship of some degree. Who knows? Behind closed doors, she probably talking shit about the bailiff. Oh, nigga this and nigga that, blah, 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 blah.
Possible.
You got to be doing better at home, take care of your wife. Like, probably talking all kinds of shit. So when this happened, he probably was sitting there
like,
underneath his breath.
Oh,
Serves that bitch good.
I ain't in no rush.
Serves that bitch good.
Nah,
Give him
nigga,
5 more.
damn.
Hey, get 15 more hits in on her.
Yeah, and then I'll jump in. Yeah.
I mean, they did eventually get that nigga, but they took their motherfucking time. I tell you what.
So he was looking at 6 months.
They had a nigga pulling up looking like Hannibal Lecter.
So let me
He had his mouth guarded and shit on.
let me ask you this: how much time y'all think he getting now?
life.
You can't give him life for
He
that.
probably getting a couple years, like 6
Right,
years.
but
You said 6 years. What you say?
I'd probably say maybe probably around about the same 5 or 6.
6 years,
20.
20. I'm probably leaning towards 10, 15, only because of his record. Because they
Okay,
have a
touche,
habit of,
touche.
you know, they could tack on because of your previous record and make you look like you're an animal to society.
I know. I wonder how many charges they put on him. I should have looked at that shit.
The good thing is because he whooped her ass. When the additional charges come, she won't be the judge because she's too close to the case.
But they brought him
That's
back
probably
up
gonna
in
make
front
it
of her
worse,
again.
though.
But it won't be for those new charges.
Yeah.
He's going to get new charges. But because she's literally involved, she can't be the judge of that
So you
because
think-
it would be prejudice.
You
That's gonna
think the
make it
next
worse.
judge is not going to make an example out of this nigga, though?
That next judge might make an example.
Might?
But she would probably want to give him the death penalty.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
That's what I'm saying. It would be prejudice.
Yeah, you're right
This
about that.
dog needs to be put down. This is Old Yeller and nigga skin.
Bang bang.
I disapprove.
What, Old Yeller?
Yeah,
The
nigga
joke?
skin? What the fuck?
I'm just saying.
All right, topics. Who got something they want to talk about? Rashad.
That was the topic. Fuck around and find out. Blah, 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 blah.
True shit. True shit.
I want to know, do women talk themselves out of dick?
Do they talk themselves out of dick?
Like how men can fuck up and fumble like over like in conversation and talk themselves out of pussy. I wanted to do that shit happen with women.
You can put the mic a little closer.
I'm gonna say yes. I'm gonna say yeah, they do.
Have you ever?
You hold up before we jump it straight to Lola and give her some
right.
time to get her shit together. Ask the niggas. Has a woman ever talked herself out some dick to you?
Yeah. Yes. She
Give
has.
a story. Story time.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, you volunteered, nigga.
Oh gosh.
Start with her name and her address.
Wow.
I'm just playing. What's her IG?
She's married now. Surprisingly.
Okay.
Yeah, she's married now.
Good. Fuck her.
What? No.
Not like
no.
that.
Oh.
I'm saying you're not going to
fuck,
spin the
oh,
block.
okay.
Listen,
Nah.
a high moral gentleman like yourself would
I
never spin the
appreciate
block
that.
on her. So shit on her.
Wow.
So, goodness, where did I start?
From the beginning, when she pulled down your pants.
Oh Lord.
No. So,
Gosh.
it seemed like she was really, really awkward with me. And she would talk about like, I'm assertive, and I'm assertive. I always say what's on my mind, and so on and so forth. And I'm like, cool, but like whenever you talk to me, you say shit like, when the next time can I come see you? So I want to get my buns tapped. What the? Who the fuck? Right, exactly. That I want to get my buns tapped, and I'm like, wait, what? How old
tapped?
are you? Yeah.
Not cheeks clapped at least?
Exactly. Not cheeks clapped. I want to get my buns tapped. And I'm like, how old
So
are you?
are she saying that your back shots is weak? Why tapped and not clapped?
I know, right? Them shit's just,
Yeah. Damn, nigga. You got a shit on her, bro. She trying to say you can't fuck.
That's all it was. That's what it was, bro.
Buns tapped?
No.
Yeah, she said that's all you was doing was tapping. That's all.
Damn. She said that's why she married now. She found somebody to crush.
Damn.
He crushing them
Damn.
cheeks.
I mean, we
Okay,
gotta
so
take
the answer for your question here, because these niggas here ain't shit. Both of these niggas here ain't shit. Y'all want me to
What you
tell the story?
talking about?
Ahead or not?
I mean, he
Go
took
ahead.
it up to 10, bro.
Okay,
I
Okay,
was
so
just-
go ahead. Do you have an answer for that question? Because we love to hear it.
Oh Jesus.
Can you please say the question again?
Have you ever talked yourself out of some dick? Go ahead.
Thank you.
You might
No.
not even know you did.
Exactly. No, I don't believe I have. There we go.
Have you ever went to a gentleman's house to get some dick, or has a gentleman come into your house to get some pussy and there wasn't an even exchange?
Oh yes, this was time because I cut something off. Like if I don't want it, I'm good. That's just how it is.
So you were always the one to be like, nah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes they be doing too much or not enough. Honestly.
Wow.
Yeah.
Doing too much or not enough. Ain't that
Yeah.
always the story, fellas?
So
Can't
you're
never get it
saying
right.
that in your entire lifetime, there's never been a nigga that was like, chill, ma, I'm good.
No, I've never experienced that.
Wow.
That's what I'm saying.
Wow.
I mean, I believe it because,
Yeah.
bro, we know better. You know what happens when you reject a woman. They trip.
So to be fair, I do think that it's probably rare that happens to women because a lot of niggas will still be like, "Oh shit, I'm still gonna fuck you," even though she says some dumb shit. You know what I'm
Well,
saying? Like,
true
and,
shit.
yeah,
Well, let me
play devil's
Here we
advocate. Go ahead.
That's because this nigga petty.
you've been
ahead.
listening.
Go ahead.
But that's not what I
Hold up.
I haven't
First
said
off,
that
let
for
me
3
say-
episodes.
Okay,
Go for it.
but you don't need to play devil's advocate because the devil don't need an advocate. He can speak for himself.
Absolutely.
Go ahead.
Coming soon, Lil Nas X. Just kidding.
Wow.
What?
Go ahead. Carry on.
I was gonna say I wanted to interject because you said that probably doesn't happen. So I'll tell a recent story of where I did reject some poom
I
poom.
know.
Oh,
I know
let's
the
hear it.
story.
Come on, let's go.
First, let me preface this with: has any of you guys ever been on a cabin trip before?
Nah.
No.
Yeah.
Okay. Was it a group trip when you did it? Typically, a group cabin trip is usually an even ratio for the most part.
But this is actually like with my family and siblings, not like.
Oh, okay. So
Okay. So it wasn't like a couple.
you definitely should have
Nah.
given more,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
information here.
That's
Got
like
it.
when he said that. I said, hold on, let me throw that in there.
I myself was invited to a cabin trip a couple months in advance from the actual date of going. And when the time came to go on a cabin trip that I kind of forgot about, you agree to something like so far in advance. Anyway, the time came to go on a cabin trip, and this individual who I have been sexual with.
What the fuck are you talking like this?
Why am I talking so studious? You see the frame, sir.
I hate this.
With that being said, I did attend this cabin trip, and when I arrived to said destination, in my mind, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just enjoy myself, and that's it. But I guess this other individual, they was on demon time. Ooh. So night one, hey, what's up? You going to bed? Yeah, just gonna put on Disney Plus and go to sleep. Oh, we all chilling and having some drinks? Oh, okay. Y'all have a good night. And I just turned over in bed. That was night one.
I know she was like, what the fuck?
Night two.
Okay. Because I got questions already.
Night two. Same thing. Towards the end of the night, what do? I retreat to my bed, put on a movie, lay down, enjoy myself. Comes back in the room. Hey, what's up? You just going to bed with your stomach hurt? Bulb went off in my head. Yeah, my stomach hurts.
Wow.
Not really feeling too good.
Okay, so I gotta ask, why are you ducking and dodging the pussy?
I just
didn't tell
didn't.
the reason.
Yeah,
Truthfully, I just didn't feel like fucking.
Oh, and it be like that sometimes.
I just didn't feel like fucking.
And
My feelings with the person wasn't the same when I first agreed to go on the trip.
So why go?
Because I just told you I never been on a cabin trip. You see, y'all never been on a cabin trip, right? It's not a known thing for niggas to go on.
Damn.
So if I got a free ride to a cabin trip and all I got to do is drive, I'm pulling up.
Okay.
So I pulled up. Hey,
Can't
I had a
argue
good
with that.
time. I'm out there weenie roasting, s'mores, walking on trails, all that good stuff. Stop at the casino. I'm enjoying myself. I'm on a cabin trip. Listen. I'm a high valued man.
Here we go.
You want this dick? You better put your back into it.
This is sounding super homo, bro.
Pause. Go ahead, L. Have you ever denied some poom poom?
I mean, I've been married for 20 plus years, so it has definitely happened in my relationship.
I was about to say you was a motherfucking lie. If you've been married 2 decades and never said no.
Absolutely not going to tell you the story behind how
Why
that
not?
shit happened.
It's not like she'll see this.
Oh, she'll
Go.
definitely see this, bro.
Hey. I'll cut this part out. Go.
Nah, nigga.
Damn.
No, I'll just say it has happened. I was just tired, bro. That's pretty much all it came down to.
Oh, your stomach hurt. Yeah.
Nah, my stomach didn't hurt. I was just tired, and really, it was like my reaction was bad. I was just like,
"Can I have some me time?"
yeah, right.
No,
And I was like, all right, and then I was like, forget that.
So I think that's a little different. Like I'm talking about like a shorty like fumbled the ball basically because she said some
I
dumb
see what you're
shit.
saying, 'cause
She
she's
said some
talking
dumb
too
shit.
much.
Yeah, she said some dumb shit, and you was just kind of like, you know what? Nah, I'm good.
Okay, yes, I have. Back in the day,
Okay,
babe.
okay, there
Back-
we go.
back in
There
the
we
day.
go.
First of all, whatever it was in the past, you guys have moved forward. Right now, you guys are whole in peace.
Nigga, if you don't shut the fuck. Anyway. Yeah, so I was. It was more than just the talk. It was like the whole situation. Like, I don't know, man. I was like, the house is like, you look around like, why the fucking shit so dirty? You know what I'm saying? Why don't you get the fucking dog out of here?
Okay.
Why? And then they start saying shit, trying to be cute, and you're like,
Right.
I'm just gonna go home.
So back to part of
And
my
I was
story.
taking the bus back then, so it wasn't like I was just.
shit.
It wasn't like I just hopped in my ride and was sliding out of there. I'm walking down to the trolley stop, which was 6 blocks away.
Oh, okay, so trolley stop. So this was
Absolutely
definitely
fuck
San
not.
Diego.
Yeah,
And those
exactly.
of you
Fuck not.
that are on the East Coast, y'all can't relate because the buses and the train come every 3-5 minutes out there. In San Diego, there's some buses and trolleys that'll be anywhere from 15 minutes to an hour, depending on where you at.
Yep.
And don't let it be the weekend.
Oh yeah.
God damn.
So I was like, yeah, like I said, I was like, I made up something, bro. I don't even know what it was. And I left, and the girl was like, what? She started calling me gay, all kinds of shit. You know how that should go.
That's a real thing. That is a real thing.
Why do women do that?
They have a
I don't
misunderstanding
know.
of male sexuality.
No, go ahead.
Oh, I don't know. I don't call dudes gay, so you know.
But I'm sure you have an understanding. I'm sure you know women who might have done that to other men. Why did they do it?
Rejection is it's a big thing on men and women. Like, so.
But we don't call y'all gay.
Nah, y'all just call us bitches.
Touche.
Not gonna argue that.
That's our form of gay.
No, we call y'all
Bitches.
ugly ass bitch. Didn't
Yeah.
want you anyway.
Then we say limp dick ass gay nigga.
Ooh.
God damn.
Limp dick ass gay nigga. Oh
Can't
shit.
even get it up. That's
Oh.
what we like, you know.
Well, that's why he's gay.
Wow.
So you going too far, bro. Like, we just said bitch and that's it. You know what I'm saying?
That hurts. It cuts deep.
I
You know,
bet
the
it
B
does hurt
word.
being gay.
Oh my gosh.
I bet it does
The B
cut
word.
deep.
The B word.
Listen, you heard what she said. If you got a limp dick, how is she gonna fuck? You might as well be a receiver, right?
Bro,
No?
you can't salvage this.
Salvage? I'm not trying to salvage anything.
Okay.
Oh, my.
So you got no answer? Just that was your answer? Just because
That was-
rejection?
Yeah, rejection.
Okay,
It's a
okay,
big
but
thing.
why gay though? You can say a lot of shit. You can say you raggedy old broke ass nigga. You can say all kinds of shit.
No.
But why gay though?
Gay gonna cut deeper than all
Oh,
that.
so okay.
That's what it is.
It's all about cutting.
I mean, that's why we say
Yeah.
bitch. That's like the one,
Yeah.
the B word. They can't handle that. I mean, unless you clapping them cheeks from the back. That's the only time you can get the bitch off.
There's a lot of positions you can get the bitch out.
Well, I'm just saying. Sexually is what I'm saying.
I gotta agree with that.
I mean, listen, if you throat fucking her, yeah, you can get the bitch off. But what I'm saying is you got to be sexually.
There's a lot of positions. You
I'm
can
just
get the bitch
saying,
out.
you got to be in a sexual moment. You
I'll
ain't
give-
going to just be
I'll give you
mid
that.
conversation and just be like,
You can
take-
be, you can be joking.
you pay the bills, bitch?
Yeah, and be like, ha ha ha.
Yeah, you better come with that LOL afterwards. Turn into Kevin Hart real quick. You pay the bills, bitch.
Yeah, you got to. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, now outside of a sexual situation, I can't be besides joking like you
can't
said.
get the
Yeah.
bitch
You can't get the bitch off. But
Yeah.
in a sexual situation, you can say a lot of shit, man.
Yeah, I don't even think you can get the bitch off in a text message without following it up with LOL.
Bro. Now, after I said you can get the bitch off a lot, this nigga's face, he reminisced. He went back somewhere.
What you talking about? What happened?
You nigga, when I said you can get the bitch off, just a lot of shit you can get off in a sexual, and your eyes rolled back and you had a flashback. Like if this was a movie,
Story
it
time.
would have been a
Much.
blue.
No, you're doing too much.
No, you
You're doing
didn't
too
think nothing back?
much. Nah. No, I
I don't believe you. But
Of
can
cour- of
move-
course you don't.
Let's
Of
move
course
on.
you don't.
I know, right? Like, I don't believe you're not homophobic, but we're not talking about that
Oh
right
shit! What Bishop said in Juice?
Okay.
This nigga
now.
scared.
It's an ongoing joke. I've been fucking with this nigga for the longest about this.
He over there like Q. Ain't nobody saying I was scared, man. I'm just saying, man.
But anyway, so to get back to where I was going with that, like it was like she was trying too hard. It was like she was trying too hard. Like one of the other things that she would say instead of being like, I don't suck dick, she'd be like, I don't suck buddies. What the fuck?
Suck
What?
buddies?
Yeah, I don't be sucking your buddy and stuff like that.
Was
It's
this
like,
a
what the-
robot?
Sucking your buddy?
Yeah.
Is she talking about your dick?
Yes.
This is
yeah.
a person you
It's
met
the
in
same
real life.
exact person.
Yeah, same exact
The
one
tap
from
cheeks, suck
but
buddies?
Yeah.
And is this a real person?
Yeah, it's a real
Okay.
person. Yeah, it's a real person.
Was
Yeah.
she white? Black?
No, she black.
She wasn't like a Russian bot? That's what it sounded like.
No, she black.
Damn.
No, she black.
Was
Where
a
the fuck was
sister,
she
huh?
getting her slang from?
Was she a nun?
No, I
Trying to figure out what kind of
I don't
sister
know.
she was.
I have no
Was she
idea.
like older? Was she like 50?
No, she was like a little younger than me actually.
All right.
And how old were you at this time?
Let me see. I was like 33. Yeah.
Okay.
33, yeah. So I think
And how old are you now?
I think she was like 30. I think she had just turned 30. I'll be 37 in March.
Okay. Okay.
See, that's why we call him the pod god. See how he brought us back on subject after we was off on some wild shit. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I promise I'm putting that shit on a t-shirt. My God, come on.
You don't like that? It's like, nah.
Anyway, so no. So
I was thinking of something clever for the back.
Oh, okay.
I'd be tapping mics. It's a callback to the tapping.
So I want to ask you, like, what is it for you personally that is like put you in a situation to where like you was like, oh yeah, nah, this nigga done tucked himself out of some coochie. Like what
A
was
smelly
it?
dick.
Okay.
I mean, that's a little deep in the process, don't you think?
No, you just like pull it out and it's like you can see it. You know, it's stinky.
See it?
You can see it. You can
What the
smell
fuck
it.
kind of
Like,
vision you got?
I don't know if you got smell-o-vision and shit.
Yeah, and then, like you pull it out and it's stinky, and like you can like like how you unzip something and then like that smell hits you. But I have a really sensitive nose too though, so and I can smell
that unzip
it.
wind. Oh, that sit
Yeah.
down wind.
And I'm just like, I was like, yeah, you know what?
He said the unzip
The
wig.
Time
unzip
to
wind.
go. It's time for you to go.
That's a hard conversation to have because, like I said,
Is it?
y'all kind of deep in the conversation. I mean, you know what I'm saying? My man is pants down, balls out. He's in a
Dick
vulnerable
probably
position.
hard, sure. I'm pretty sure.
Maybe.
It's a conversation.
Dick in a
Just have
vulnerable
it.
position, just out, and you just like,
Wait. So I got a real good question for you. Were your titties out?
They weren't. No.
Okay. I mean, I'm just. Goddamn,
bro, your obsession with titties, bro.
Oh, mind your goddamn business. We not
Damn.
talking about. I'm just asking.
You putting it out there, dog.
anything? Look, anything could be going on at this moment in time.
There's a
So
lot
we
of
just-
things you could have asked, right? Were you hungry at the time? Were you thirsty?
Why would I ask that?
Do you have your socks and shoes on? There's a lot of things you could
pull
say.
out a dick. Why the fuck would you be like, are you hungry or are you thirsty?
I mean, that goes to your state of mind,
Sir,
But whether or
check
not
your
your
time.
whether or not
Check
your
time
titties
and
is
tell-
out, nigga,
Check your
that's
time and tell your wife you're gonna be home.
that
soon,
is a
okay?
that's a titty man question, dog. Just admit it.
Okay, and the big one.
Okay, all right, we good then.
Is
Next
that what
question.
you needed?
Yeah,
is that what you
I
needed?
needed you to admit your obsession with titties. Nigga.
I
Yes,
told
did.
you that though.
No, you
I mean,
didn't.
I did.
You never told me.
I know. I fucking told you that. Anyway,
I just need some context to that before I
thank
comment
you.
on that.
We trying to get back to that.
Where were you guys when this happened?
At my house.
Which
Living
apartment?
room.
So that's funny. That's a good callback.
Uptown or downtown? Which one was it?
Wow, they tell it
Downtown.
all
All right.
fucking.
I was gonna
bricks.
say I don't think they made it downtown because of the smell, but
Well, okay. Anyway,
the reason why I asked is this. Here's where you messed up.
Oh shit, she messed up. Okay.
Yes. In what world do you get sexually active with somebody and you don't make sure that everybody goes to freshen up before you get to it when you're in a home?
What?
So have you never, for example, you don't freshen up before you get ready to whip the puss out? Respectfully.
Work. Come on.
Yes.
Come on.
You-
You cooking.
Yes.
You cooking.
You do that, right?
Yes,
So what I'm
but
saying
they
is,
were coming from their house.
I understand
And so
that.
I was
You
like-
have a bathroom at the place that you're at. You
Yes,
have,
but if they're coming straight from their house, I'm
He prob-
assuming
nah,
that
he should've
you're
done that
coming. Yeah,
already.
it
He
should
should've
already
done
been
that.
done.
So, 'cause
I
you're-
just have to
okay,
tell
but
you
once
to do your
again,
stuff.
okay, but once
So
again,
you're supposed to tell him,
Once
okay,
again-
hold up, go hit that shower, take that horse bath. Wash
you
the
ain't
balls.
got to do all that as a guy. You can literally go up to the counter if you tall like me, and you could just put your stuff in the sink and wash it real quick.
But it was
That's what I said.
But what I'm saying is, why didn't you beforehand? I understand you said that's his job. He was supposed to pull up clean, but why didn't you take a precaution?
and said, well, make sure you clean your. Don't forget to make sure you clean your dick because you're coming over to get some pussy. Like, I mean, that's
I imagine you have more than one bathroom, right, where you stay? Because the way you move, you usually got a master bedroom bath and a common bath. So how I would have did this is
yeah,
I would
and
have
the
said,
Uptown one got like 2.5 baths.
there you go. I would have said, and in your shoes, I would have said, if you just get into it, if it's just straight booty call, I'm gonna go in the bathroom and freshen up. Bathroom's over
I
there.
already know where you're going. Bro.
Boom. So while you freshening up, that is gonna let him know to freshen up. But if you allowed him to just come off the streets, didn't give him the opportunity,
Nah, bro.
you got a motion for that.
Nah.
So
I can't do that for no grown man. I'm sorry.
Well, listen.
Thank you.
Here's what I'm saying.
Too old.
The
well, we know
the
what you're
chicks
saying.
the chicks that I mess with
Tell
when
you
it's-
to wash your balls
listen,
before you get in there?
no. Let me finish.
That's 'cause
The chicks that I mess with, they go towards the bathroom to do what they do. And because they're in the bathroom at that moment doing what they do, and I'm just sitting there, it's going to make me get ready. So I'm going to do the same.
Hold up. That's nasty nigga shit. You know why?
How is that nasty nigga
Because
shit?
if I'm sitting there and I see her cleaning good, because I already took a shower minutes before
So
I
then
fucking
that's
came over.
fine.
So why?
That is fine.
So why the hell would I be getting up? Oh, that reminds me to wash my balls because she's washing hers.
Clearly,
and then you
this
go wash your
nigga, not
shit?
you, the nigga that came over with cheese between his legs, that nigga. Well, I mean, she said she's seen it, so I mean, fucking that monster odor, that monster green odor. She said she could see how bad it smelled. So I'm saying cheese. You know, cheese got the little smell cloud. Anyway,
Okay.
What I'm saying is, if she would have just did that, maybe he would have been like,
Nah.
because you know how like we make sure we smell good. Maybe he would have. Maybe I don't know. Maybe he was a filthy nigga. I don't know.
Nah, bro. I think at a certain point, bro, like you already know, cause like if I know pussy's coming, I'm finna like shower. I'm finna garden.
But you hear what you said?
nigga's
Pussy's
awesome,
coming. He went to the pussy. But what I'm saying is, we don't know how she got. We don't know how he got there. He could have been in a 45-minute Uber and he just sweats profusely. Who knows? We don't know why it's stank. He could have just got off work. Who knows?
If you just got off work, even more reason for you, like.
But once again, this isn't your place.
But even still, if I'm going to,
But it's also
place,
not her responsibility to make sure his shit is clean.
This is true.
That's ultimately what it comes down to.
Listen, I started this with why didn't she take precautions? That's all I'm
She
saying.
did. She washed her own shit. That's what she's supposed to do.
No, I'm telling you right now.
Thank you.
I'm telling you right now. Okay, so let me use myself as a precaution. When pussy comes to me, I let it be known. There's a shower, there's a towel and a thing right there in case you need it. I always say that.
I would expect you to be a fucking grown up and wash your ass when you come through.
That's wild.
And if you
I would
don't,
hope so.
If you don't, you will receive the
I would
repercussions
hope
of your
so.
bad decision.
But however, at the end of the day, females have an open wound.
What, nigga?
Okay.
Do they not have an open wound?
No, they don't have an open wound.
You don't have an open wound.
Listen,
That's an open wound.
my vagina's always clean when I want.
If she touches any one of our if she touches any one of our dicks right now, which she won't, but I'm just using it for context.
Nigga, you are going off the deep end.
If she touches any of our dicks right now, it's dry. If we rub up in between her, it's wet. That's an open wound. No, that's not an open wound.
Is your mouth an open wound, nigga?
Yes.
Dog, how you going through life like this? Like, how do you live?
Not the literal sense open wound like you just got stabbed.
So
Come on,
words
bro.
matter. Words matter,
Oh
right?
my God.
So when you say open wound, I thought you meant open wound, nigga. I think you mean
my God.
fucking ham sandwich, nigga.
Oh my
I think
God.
you mean open wound. Like, what the fuck?
Okay, now we're being literal, but
Yes!
but when I'm talking studious, why are you talking like that? Now I go back to using slang. Nigga, use your words.
Bro,
Pick a side.
calling a woman's vagina an open fucking wound is not
So
slang, nigga.
my bad. Y'all have never heard that term before. So let's move forward.
When
I've
someone
heard
uses that term,
before.
it's a vulgar term. They call it like a gash or some shit, right? And that's a vulgar term, not a term of endearment when talking about a woman's vagina. So to say her shit is an open wound, or to take it further to make your point, say her mouth is an open wound, like get off this hill, bro. You don't got to die on this. Just walk down.
I already got off. What? We were still on this.
Okay, so real quick to that last
Okay,
sentiment.
let me go
that
back
you-
up the hill.
No,
What's up?
no. The things like so the rules that apply are a little different for men than they are for women. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? In that particular sense, stuff like that, you know, that's kind of showing that you're going the extra mile, you know, for the woman and so on and so forth. So they appreciate that a little more. You know what I'm saying? The fact that you was like, hey, you know, I got like, you know, extra supplies if you need that.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? But you know, women. You know, if women live alone, they don't look at stuff like that as far as men, especially like whenever, you know, they single and so on and so forth. So it's a little different. So I get what you're saying in that particular case, but like the rule, like I said, the rules that apply are a little different for her versus than they are for us. For us, that's just kind of getting us, you know, a little bit more extra attention or a little bit more extra wetness from them versus for them, you know, is just different. Or at least that's my opinion of it. Like,
Right.
no,
Yes.
no, oh, yeah.
Thank you,
Okay.
God.
Yeah, there you go. Thank you. Yeah, there you go.
That's all I was saying. We're dry, they're moist. That's all I'm getting at.
I mean,
With
if your shit's stinking down there, that motherfucker ain't dry.
moistness, there's gonna be more of a smell/odor with something moist as opposed to something dry. That's all I'm saying.
So,
Here we
in
go.
what grade did they teach you female anatomy?
I don't know, middle school?
Walk up. Just walk
6,
off the
7, 8, somewhere around there.
Just change the topic, bro. Just
Have
change the
you-
topic.
I had to move on. I said you make me climb back up the hill.
So you were, how old would you say you were?
You ain't even got. You don't have to answer that. You do know that.
He's
right?
saying move on, go down the hill.
Like,
we still on it. He
you
still got
don't
me
have-
going
No,
up Mount Everest.
No, I'm up on the hill now.
Go ahead.
So you would say if this was about the 8th grade, let's say 12 or 13.
This nigga's choosing
Right.
to live here.
Okay.
So in the, let's say 27 years since you learned about the female vagina, have you
Okay.
updated your Rolodex on that, my nigga? Have you looked into
This
that
nigga
shit?
Richard Pryor updated your Rolex on that
Have you pulled
motherfucker?
out your phone and used it for the wealth of information that's on it besides cat pictures and poom poom videos? I know you watch enough porn, right?
Cat pictures, poom poom videos, and porn. That's
Yeah,
that's
nigga.
all my phone's good for?
Mostly.
I do more than that on my phone.
You don't be looking up sexual organs and shit though, huh? Because you clearly don't understand them motherfuckers work.
No, I don't.
Okay, okay, cool. I just like people to admit their faults. That's all.
Yeah.
You
Absolutely.
a plunger hoe. You stay bringing up old shit.
Plunger hoe?
Yeah, plunger hoe. You stay bringing up old shit.
All right.
Okay. Okay. Anyway, go ahead. Carry on.
That was
Carry
good,
on.
though.
Carry on.
I let it marinate so that they would get it. Carry on what? Y'all was talking.
Oh no, I thought you had something.
I
thought we was leaving this one.
I swear,
had no
I
rebuttal.
swear there was another topic somebody wanted to go over.
Oh no, you was talking about like being your best or something like that.
Oh, y'all, that's it? Y'all ran through everything?
Your work. Well, no, I know you.
I mean,
had
we
something
can
too.
keep.
Well,
arguing
first of
if
all,
you want to.
you led with, I thought you were going to talk about Katt Williams. You led with that.
We did. We ran over that truck,
No, we didn't.
didn't we?
We didn't talk
No,
about
we
Katt
talked-
Williams. You
we
brought up
talked
two
about-
things. You
no,
brought
we
up
talked
Katt
about
Williams and
the,
something else.
The guy,
yeah.
the guy. With
Yeah,
the domestic
yeah. That's why we skipped the Katt.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay. So Katt Williams, you didn't see the video.
I have
So
not.
you can shut up. No, I'm
Oh, damn.
Wow.
Jeez.
Wow.
kidding. Have you watched it?
Wow.
You watched
The
it?
entire 3-hour video? No, but I've seen clips and I've heard enough people responding to know kind of what went on.
Yeah, that shit went up, man. I remember when I first looked at it, it was like 7 million. By the time I got off work that day, it was at like 14.
Yeah.
And then by the time I drove home from work, it was at like 20.
And it's
Yeah.
still
It's
and
crazy.
It's at like
going.
26 million
Yeah,
right
it's
now.
still
Yeah, that
going.
shit. That
I mean, it's
shit
like
was
less
crazy.
than a week, right?
I mean,
Which is pretty good for a black independent owned podcast.
Yeah, Shay Shay did his
What,
thing.
Shay Shay?
You know why I think that shit is going up and why people loving it so much? Because niggas always be shooting subliminals and talking shit but never name names and are
he
are
name
vague
dropped.
about what it is. This nigga was dropping names that he did this on this date and this is what he stole and this is who he
Yep.
stole it from.
and what's crazy is now people are popping up and being like, "That nigga right. That nigga telling the truth." Like, and so that shit is going like that. Like,
Well, they're not all saying that.
No, I'm,
Someone was like, he's half right.
I'm kind of curious as to what he still didn't say. Because I know that there's some stuff that he still didn't say that he could have said.
Go get him on another podcast for 2 hours.
Absolutely.
I'm sure he got more.
Absolutely.
We get him
You
on
are
here.
welcome, sir.
Good.
Come on through.
Oh, I would love to have Katt Williams over here, bro.
Oh, it's it. We up overnight. We up overnight.
You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah, I would love that shit. Oh,
80 million views. 80
Hey,
million.
listen, you can sit right here. We'll have the booster seat and everything.
Lord.
okay, he gonna joke all over your ass. That's
Yeah,
cool,
bro.
That's gonna be good content though.
It is. Oh, bro.
He baiting, okay. He baiting,
Somebody
okay.
gonna tag Cam and be like, "Dog, check this shit out, dog."
But some of the shit this fool was saying like makes sense. Like when you think back on it, I was like, damn, you know what?
Shit with Ricky Smiley.
And Steve Harvey, the Steve Harvey show was fucking hanging with Mr. Cooper.
Yeah,
basically.
and it was,
I was like,
though.
damn, how come I didn't pick up on that?
That is
It
crazy.
really was. Another shit I saw was for the same thing. I think it was Dave Chappelle was hosting a Def Comedy Dance special, and he was like talking about it in the front, and in the back row, Mark and Steve are arguing. They zoomed in on that shit. The internet finds every fucking thing. Them niggas is arguing in the back, and he probably like, you stole my shit, motherfucker. You owe me money. Man, I just would have loved to hear that fucking conversation.
Which is crazy because I feel like Mark hasn't done anything since. And for those of you listening, we're talking about Mark Curry.
I said Mark Curry.
No, I'm just reiterating it again.
He was on Jamie Foxx show was the last thing I think I seen him on.
I haven't seen him since he was hanging with Mr. Cooper.
Damn, yeah, it has been a while. Shit.
I haven't. He hasn't done. I think Steve blew up and he probably did the Jay-Z shit. Blackball that nigga.
Well, but
You'll never eat in this town again.
The same shit that he was talking about that happened with Bernie Mac and shit like that. Like because he also said that they invited him whenever Bernie Mac passed to be one of the new kings of comedy.
Yeah.
And he was just like, no, because y'all dragged Bernie name through the fucking mud. He was like, why the fuck would I like sign up for this shit? Like knowing what y'all stand for.
First of all, let me just say this. Kings of Comedy is mid as fuck without Bernie Mac.
Oh yeah, nigga, yeah.
Mid as fuck.
say-
Y'all would have
Bust a nut.
Y'all would have some wild audacity calling yourself Kings of Comedy with just y'all three. That's all I'm gonna say. Y'all three up there ain't no fucking Kings
And
of Comedy.
that's also
that shit,
Katt
in
was
my
saying the same
opinion.
shit, though.
That shit, in my opinion, y'all niggas skated by getting off with Kings of Comedy only because Bernie Mac was there. If Bernie Mac wasn't there, oh my god, y'all niggas would be in homies court so quick.
But that's Katt said. That basically what you're saying now.
Yeah.
He said that he was like Bernie Mac was the funniest person on Kingsley.
Yeah, but by a lot though. Like by dog.
It wasn't even close.
I was in tears watching that.
It wasn't
nigga
even
shit.
close. And supposedly, what, Steve wanted to close out the show?
Yeah.
Was this nigga even doing stand up? This nigga was up there just doing. He looked like he's just a host to me.
Yeah, he was doing his.
He
host-
was just introducing everybody
Throwing some jokes in.
and listening to music. Talking about, remember this?
Oh man! Oh, I remember this. Like,
Choo-doo.
yeah, it was weak, bro.
Choo-doo. Like, nigga, that's your jokes?
But he did close. On the video they rearranged it so Bernie closed, and then even in mid tour they rearranged.
And it's a reason they did that.
Yeah.
Because that shit was in the theaters, right?
I mean, you don't want
If you opened it up with Bernie, nigga, I would have left after that.
Nah, I wouldn't have left. I would have just been like.
I would have left because it would have got
I'd have been
super
like-
dry. The drop off would have been crazy
Yeah.
Facts.
because
Super
the
crazy.
build up was better because it starts kind of dry, but as it goes on, it gets a little better. And then by the time Bernie Mac comes on and it ends, you like, oh, that was fire. You know why it was fire? Because you just came off a Bernie Mac set.
Yeah.
If you would have had Bernie Mac set first and then just let the rest of that shit go,
It'd have been
that shit would have sold like Dave Chappelle Block Party when it was in theaters.
Yeah.
Remember how everybody thought that shit was gonna be a stand up? It was gonna be some jokes went
Nope.
there. That shit was this shit was like a documentary.
Documentary
Them
with some music and
Nigga, I
shit.
left that theater so fast. Think I was out of there in like 15, 20 minutes.
goddamn.
I love Dave Chappelle, but I was like,
too.
fuck this. I went to the front. Give me my money.
Oh, you did? Yeah.
Yeah, I got my fucking money back.
Bro, you ever been to any other movie where you left and got your money back?
No, I don't think so.
I have. You know what it was?
Which
It was
one?
fucking Beloved, nigga. Remember that movie, Beloved? Wow. I went and saw that shit with my wife and her best friend and her
The
best
fuck
friend's
is
husband.
Beloved?
It was like the color
You never
purple,
seen
but
that?
I just
Bro,
barely
that
seen.
movie is like 3 hours long.
It's funny. It's funny. He said you never seen it, and then you said it's like the color purple. I just seen the first color purple for the
I've seen-
first
I've seen
time a
Beloved.
week ago.
I've seen Beloved. Like that.
I mean,
that-
it's like the color purple in the mind of a man, meaning it's a bunch of black women on there, and there's nothing but negativity for themselves and men. That's what. Even when I was young, when I watched Color Purple, that's what I saw. I was able to
I
understand
gotta
more.
look up this synopsis. Go
I
on.
was able to understand more what was happening once I got older. But when I was young, I was just like, so we hate men and men ain't shit and all women get abused. Okay, that's what I took from it because that's what it was. Then when I got older, there's a lot of situations and relationships a young person's not going to understand.
right.
Exactly.
So when I was young, that's all I saw was the surreal, the visceral stuff. And then once I got older, I was able to understand it. Now, when I saw Beloved, man, it was just offensive. I was like, what the fuck
it
is
was-
happening?
it was-
So real
Live.
quick, for those of you that are listening or watching, who also like myself haven't seen Beloved, this is a quick breakdown on the movie. In 1873, Ohio, Seth, played by Oprah Winfrey, is a mother of 3, haunted by her horrific slavery past and her desperate actions for freedom. As a result, Seth's home is haunted by a furious poltergeist, which drives away her 2 sons, Seth and her daughter, Kimberly Elise. Kimberly Elise from Set It Off. I need my money. Anyway, endure living with the spirit for 10 more years until an old friend, Paul D. Garner, Danny Glover, getting too old for this
Oh, it
shit.
skips over a lot, though. It is.
Wait, wasn't Danny Glover also in Color Purple? That nigga,
That's why I
he,
said that.
he feels some type of way about black women. I'm putting that on record. Anyway, arrives to run it out.
He's paid to
After
anyway.
Garner moves in a strange woman named Beloved, played by Thandie Newton, enters their lives and causing
Enter
turmoil.
their. That's how they describe it. Is
Yes.
enter their lives. You know,
Enters
she
their
enter their
lives.
lives. She's like birthed in a bayou or something. It's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
And she can't really talk. It's wild.
ladybugs.
You ever
and
seen
shit?
that?
Yeah.
I've
it's
never
like-
seen the Lola.
I got up
never
out the
seen-
theater. It's like,
No.
that's enough. I'm done. My wife's like, what? What?
This
I
shit
can't.
is almost
I can't.
3 hours long.
I just told you that.
Yeah. It was after about an hour. I was like, I can't. I'm out of here. I'm done.
I'm sorry, I was
girlfriend,
searching.
my girlfriend at the time was like, "Oh, you gotta watch this with me," and I was like,
Get
hey.
the fuck out of here.
I was like, "You can go ahead and finish watching that. I ain't gonna even be able to."
Couldn't do it.
Sounds like that's the movie that set black people back in making horror movies.
Man, 'cause-
Thank goodness Jordan Peele saved us.
Wow. All right. What the hell was we talking about?
we was supposed
Katt
to
Williams.
Katt Williams. Yeah.
But we went on a tangent.
Okay. You know what? There was a topic, and we'll come back to Katt Williams.
Oh, take your time.
There
I'm
was
impressed.
a topic that you wanted to talk about once that you didn't bring up, but I'm going to bring it up.
Ooh.
Is it possible for men and women to be friends?
Absolutely
Platonic friends.
Nope. Without conditions.
Boundaries? Conditions sound so crazy.
I mean, I gotta
I'll be
take,
your friend on
I
this
gotta take on
condition.
this. You guys haven't. I'm gonna let y'all go before I go.
No. He sounds passionate.
So, no, I say it in a particular sense of like, I ain't like just on some real shit. I ain't
No.
ever just ran across a woman and I saw her and I was just like, I want to be just her friend. That was something else
So,
going on.
are you saying that you don't have the ability to see an attractive woman and not want to be her friend?
Bro, come on.
Nicely done, sir.
Thank you.
I get what you're saying. Yeah, but there's always something else. I feel like there's always something else going on with it. That there's something extra with that. Honestly, like just me.
Tell me more. What extra?
You might be interested to see if there could be more. You might and you might know that you probably be like, I might need to play this. I might need to play the slow game. So let me be her friend first, and then see, where things could possibly go.
Deceptive.
No, not necessarily. I think if you putting that out there at the front, if you putting that at the very beginning, it's not deceptive.
So if you say, so you're saying when you approach a woman, you say, you're attractive and I would love to fuck you, but let's see where things go first.
No.
So then what do you mean? How you putting it out there if you meet somebody?
Yeah.
No, I mean,
call his name.
give me more insight.
So what I'm
Let me let you turn red. Do you think that she's attractive?
Oh, nigga.
anyway, as I was saying.
Oh damn! But
Look at her
that's
face.
crazy.
As I was saying, 'cause look. What did he call me at the beginning of my introduction?
Rashad the pod god.
Bro, I've done this. I know how to maneuver and move through these nicks and crannies, my guy.
All right, get him.
Oh,
Get him.
shit.
I know how to
Damn.
maneuver and move through these nicks and crannies.
Damn.
But anyway, I don't wanna take this.
disrespect.
Look, I'm a guest
Hey,
here. I don't
you
wanna
see how
take up
she
too
looked
much.
at him when he said that?
Yeah, because that was disrespectful.
No, it wasn't. You did.
I asked you a question, you didn't answer it.
You riding.
That's why I had him sit over there. In case I said anything crazy and he wanted to hit me.
You riding bastard. You riding. Okay, anyway, go ahead. Y'all got the foot. Look, I'm just a guest here. Go ahead.
Anybody else want to jump in on this?
I believe that men and women can be friends.
No,
You're going to need to speak.
My apologies. I believe that men and women can be platonic friends as long as there are boundaries and communication set. Like I was in a 5-year relationship, and I had male friends, and my male friends knew about my boyfriend. My boyfriend knew about my male friends. We all hung out, different things. Like we did events and stuff like that together. But we were really open about it.
Is somebody cutting an onion because you look like your eyes are like dry?
I know, because it's all this bullshit hitting me in the face.
Oh my God, you serious? No. But again, I
funny.
communicate. Like I'm a communicator, so that's just what I do. But I always set boundaries when it comes to me being in a relationship. If I have like male friends, I'm like, okay, well, listen, I got a male friend. I'm telling my boyfriend, hey, I have a male friend. I would love for you to meet him. This is what This is what it is. We're friends. Nothing else. Nothing more. You can meet him. You can do your own judgment, see how we interact and stuff like that. Versus like same way he has female friends. I would love to meet him. Sure, why not? Like, let's do it. But that's just me, and that's what my experience has been. Have been nothing but positive. I can't say anything else about anybody else's. I can only go off of Lola's. Point blank period.
So, me and Danny are friends, right? The two of us do not have preset boundaries on our friendship. Why do you think that is?
Probably because neither one of you guys are gay.
You got a point. But the fact that you have to put boundaries on it in the first place denotes that you cannot be just friends.
No.
Because
Go ahead.
do you put any boundaries on your regular female friendships? Why would you need to?
And
what are those boundaries?
certain times I don't want to be called. Like if I'm laying up with my man, I don't want to be called. Same thing go for my female friends
As your
as
male
go
friends.
for my male friends. Yes.
So what's this called right here?
I had.
What's the nickname for it?
I had.
There's not another name we like to call it? Thank you, sir. Cap!
I don't
Damn.
know. Listen, hey, again, what works for me?
Or
might not work for
I
others.
think it's actually might just be straight up ignorance.
I don't know.
Because-
it's not bliss over here, baby.
Let me yeah.
Lola,
let me
fight
tell you
back.
something.
Fight back. Don't take that from
Let
this
me
nigga.
tell you.
Fight back.
Your male friends are mostly, this is possible.
Waiting in line to fuck you.
Yes, waiting to fuck. And when a male and female are friends, it's because one of you, or maybe both of y'all, but one of y'all is ugly to the other person. Or not sexually attracted. Let's not say ugly, but one of y'all is not sexually attracted to the other, and that's why. Because if you guys are both sexually attracted to each other, y'all be fucking. And if you weren't sexually attracted to each other, y'all wouldn't even been met and been friends. Like, who? That's like not how it happens. So all your homeboys, they may have given up on trying to fuck you, maybe, but they were trying to.
And that's your opinion.
As a guy,
perspective.
as a
That's
guy.
fine. And then I gave you mine as a female. I mean, we can take it for what it is.
I got a better way to approach this, because right now you're acting like you developed Street Fighter, and I see nothing but Capcom. Anyway,
But
can you definitively say all of your guy friends, if given the opportunity, would not fuck you?
I don't know what I don't know what they would
Oh
do.
my
I know
God.
that
Ducking and
I
dodging.
can't fuck them. 'Cause
I'm
if I
not
would,
asking
And that's
you.
the point we're making. Is because
Exactly.
you don't want to fuck
I don't
them.
know. I don't know what nobody else think. Again, I said I can only go off what Lola does.
I know,
That's
but what
it.
I'm asking you is, if you gave, let's say you lined up all your guy friends, right?
Ain't that
And
many?
okay, let's say 5. You lined up all 5 of your guy friends, and you individually asked each one of them, "Hey, I know we're friends, but would you like to take it to the next level and fuck me right now?"
That's a little on the nose. She not okay.
It's a little bit on the nose, but if you gave them the opportunity to pursue more, is what I'm basically getting at. Would all of them say, "Lola, relax, we're just friends"?
I have no male friends that are single. So,
What does that have to do with it?
yeah, most of my male friends are in a relationship, a committed relationship, or married.
What
What does that mean?
That's the kicker. That's the kicker. Right
Because
there.
that could actually be more insensitive. Because okay, well, this is just a physical hookup. I ain't got to worry about spending the night or no commitments. You go back to your man, I'll go back to my girl. That's it. So that's what I'm saying. Like, what does that mean? Yeah, that
That's
statement means
my
nothing.
male friends haven't cheated on a woman before in the previous past. I'm not expecting them to do that anyway. I'm not even pursuing it. I would never even come in with no disrespectful conversation of that nature because of how I hold myself, my caliber.
defense.
No, I already peeped it. She played the big joker. What she's basically saying is she's respectful of the relationship, so it would never go there. And it's hard to question it because she led with all her guy friends are in a relationship.
I guess I've seen too much life. Because that don't mean nothing.
Chang-a-lang.
But I mean, we're kind of on a similar trajectory of where I was trying to go with my point. So I appreciate that. Full circle. Appreciate that.
Which part?
No, just like how men can be lying in wait. Like men can be lying in wait or whatever, and they can sit up there and say whatever. But I guarantee the moment a female caught, hey, what's up?
Absolutely. It's less than likely guys are in the cut waiting if they do have a girlfriend, because obviously they're in a relationship.
It's less than
They
likely,
don't-
but definitely not impossible.
Less than likely, exactly. However, if they are single and you're friends, more than likely, given the opportunity, they are going to pursue.
Well, let's flip that back on the guys.
But the other part I agree real quick before you flip it on the guys was either someone's not attracted to the other person.
Yeah.
So which is either why they resort to being friends, because somebody's not attracted to someone.
Yeah.
Or they've already had they've already had that moment,
But-
and they was like, oh yeah, this shit
But
ain't what I thought it was.
let me Let me just shit on us. Women have higher standards than us. Let's just keep it a buck.
When it comes to sexual things, yes.
There's a couple of 5s and lowers that we've probably all done something with to some degree. To some degree. You're going to sit here and tell me you ain't never done nothing with a 5 or lower?
Well, no.
Wait. How does that correlate to this?
Wait, no, because
you said it might not be attractive. What I'm saying is from a guy's perspective, hate to sound like this, but a mouth is a mouth, a pussy is a pussy.
Okay, but the opposite side of the same coin, I ran into women that was like, oh, this nigga, I don't give a fuck about him. I'll fuck him. But the nigga that I like, I'm going to make him wait.
Absolutely.
Oh, bro, we mixing the ice cream flavors.
Well, first of all...
Well, no, I'm just saying, like, so that...
Well, first of all, women like that, women will be with somebody that they don't like all day, every day, because there's some other beneficial gain.
Dudes do it too. I've done
it. Not for a long period. No, you're not gonna be showing up for a woman how you would an attractive woman if she was ugly. You're not gonna be taking her on dates. You're not gonna be spending your money.
We're talking about different stuff.
I know, but you just said that you would with an unattractive woman.
You're hanging out and spend time with a girl that is not somebody you really into, but
right.
Quite frankly, she's the one that's accessible right now. She's the one making it easy for you right now. She's the one, if you say come through, she'll come through. She's the one that says pay for dinner, she'll pay for it. She's the one who'll do whatever you ask her to do, trying to make you like her. And
you would like a warthog or some shit, like a woman that's just constantly
you ain't
ready
never been
to pay for bills.
I guess maybe it's just me, because handsome and all. But
first of all, I'm the only one at this table that's probably been flued out twice. He too old. He don't get it. You get the reference.
Nah, flued out is just for females, isn't that? It's not for niggas. Don't get flown out. The fuck.
We already had this conversation.
The game has evolved.
Yes, we've already had this conversation.
That means men have devolved. The fuck?
What the fuck? You tripping.
Okay, so do you remember what you were about to say whenever you were about to say bring it back on men? Do you remember?
Mm-hmm.
Can you get into that? I want to hear that.
I was going to say, bring it back. That's how girls get friend zoned, is the same way. Except for we're much worse about the shit. Because we will let that woman do anything for us.
Nah.
No.
Nah. Not okay. I'll say not me. I like, if anything, I'll be like, hey, look, you might need to go ahead.
But see, usually it's not said. You're thinking it's communicated. It's not said.
Oh no. I've said it.
And you'd be like, I think she likes me, but I don't know. But she's hanging around all the time, and y'all are friends according to you. Mm-hmm. And you guys hang out all the time. To her, she likes you. She's getting feelings, but this discussion is never had. So you think y'all are just friends. She is starting to like you. And you think she's really cool to hang out with, so you hang out with her all the time. But the reason she's really cool to hang out with is because she likes you and is behaving in a way that she thinks will please you. That's never happened to you. It may have, and you don't even know it.
I don't think that it has. Because going back to the same chick.
So you've never had a girl you hung out with that you were just friends with?
That I was just friends with?
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't think so.
Wow. So you never had a girl that you ever was like, oh, nah, she's just my homegirl. We hang out sometimes.
Well, okay. So in that particular case, like, yes, but I think we both were interested. We just didn't want to say anything.
You sure about that?
Yeah. Because later on, we end up fucking.
Yeah, well, Lola, you know what time it is if y'all hang out.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
Damn, dog.
You wanna hang out with me?
Yo, I was in my 20s.
What it is.
Yo, chill, bro. I've grown since then. I've grown up since then.
What was this, last week?
No, I said that was like in my 20s.
Come on, man.
Like, that was in my late 20s now.
Content
so,
purposes.
so now you consciously don't have female friends.
Yeah, like,
you know what that could lead
because
to.
like man, I don't. Because I know how that shit feels. You know what I'm saying? I get how that shit feels to be like led on and so on and so forth. So I don't be wanting to waste nobody's time. So like, even the chick that was like bonus tap, I was just like, hey, look, I don't see this happening for us. I was just like, hey, I don't see this happening for us. Like, I don't
like that, huh?
No, it made her try harder, actually. It made her try harder. And you know what her response was? I went from kind of being impressed with her because I was just like, hey, look, I gotta kind of partially commend you because you don't take no for an answer.
Is this how you talk to her?
Yeah, so one day we were on the phone, like I was feeling really generous, like just to be like, hey, I appreciate it, but no thanks, no thanks. You know what I'm saying? I was like, hey.
That's some cold shit.
No. So it can't. Like I really. Feel
I
like
know
it
you
came
didn't
from a
mean
good
it to be
place.
that way, but
You know
that
what
was
I'm
some cold sounding shit.
You
Like,
know-
hey, nice effort, good job, but
so as I was saying, you know what I'm saying? Like I was like, hey, I was like, hey, I know that you feel differently for me than I feel for you, and I was like, I gotta commend you because I was like, you don't let no stop you for shit. I was like, you still in here like fighting for what you want. I was like, I commend you for that. I was like, it couldn't have been me. You know, I was like, it couldn't have been me. I was like, I'd have been fucking
this
walked
sounds
away.
worse and worse.
So
the
let
more
me
you go
finish.
on, like, no,
Let
I don't
me
think you know how
finish.
this sounds.
No, dude, I'm cognizant of because I'm listening to myself as I'm having this. So the thing about it was like I'm trying to give her like I'm trying to be like, hey, look, I appreciate it, but you know, like there's probably someone out there that will like the same thing that you're giving to me. You'll get someone out there that
Bro,
wants to give you those same
sound
things.
like an NFL coach letting go of a player. Hey, I appreciate the effort. You really tried hard. You put all your energy out there. You know, you really got your hustle on, and the team appreciates it. But I think there's a better organization out there for you.
So again, I was like, you know, I appreciate it, and she was like, oh, I just know you just guarded, and you know you've been hurt in the past, and
Absolutely.
you know, and
He has.
and she was like, I know you just guarded, and I know you know you still holding on to the past, but you know, as soon as you come around, like
Still
I'll
are.
be here. She was like, I'll be here, and I went from immediately to I went from kind of being like impressed to immediately insulted because I was like, yo, you ain't heard shit that I've said. Like this whole time I've been sitting up here telling you like, no. I don't want to I don't really want to engage with you like sexually, like I don't want to see you. I was like, yo, like I was like, why? I was like, I don't call you because like I don't like want to talk to you. You know what I'm saying? Like these types of things, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. And it made her try harder.
On a scale of 1 to 10, what would you rate her physically?
Oh, she was cute. She was probably like a 7. She was like a 7.5.
She has a voice got eye. That's Cap. She's like a 6. 6 with makeup and
I'll see if
weave.
I can find a fucking photo of
So
her.
while you
Anyway,
look for that, Mr. Pod God,
go ahead.
I will tell you this: you might not be aware of it, but you're dealing with some deep-rooted traumatic
Nigga, what?
things from women. Yeah, absolutely. He just told us.
How would you know?
He just said he doesn't like to lead women on because he knows what that feels like, and he went on into a tangent. He skipped over.
I mean, everybody's been led on a little bit,
Bro, I'm
bro.
just trying to
But what I'm saying is, I think it made you a little jaded.
No, not at all.
Lola.
This is a safe space. You can let us know who hurt you.
No.
Nigga, Lola, from a woman's perspective, based on what you heard and how he explained it all, like, what do you think?
To the mic, please.
I don't know. It was a lot. It sounded like he said, thanks but no thanks. Like, good job. Try again later. I was just been like, you know what? Let me go, cause clearly, like, I'm embarrassing myself, and yeah, you're not gonna give me this, you know, this CJ or whatever thing.
Wait, that's in the face.
What's that?
That's her. That's her. Like that.
Let me see.
Because we're not friends. We're not friends on Facebook anymore or whatever, or any social media.
You're like, let me see. God damn.
For those of you that are I'm playing.
Okay, bro.
If I ain't never jumped over the table, it was gonna be a reenactment of all that. I was finna jump over the table at you, dog.
We was all like, yo.
Ooh, shit, goddamn.
Damn, nigga, you scared the shit out of you.
It was like international players anthem. He was like, no, don't do it. Reconsider.
Everybody's eyes got big. Everybody was like, wait, no. Did you clutch your invisible pearls? She was like,
Oh
Damn,
my God.
dude, what was even the
so
subject?
what do you think? What do you think?
About what you just said?
no,
About the girl. Yeah, she cute.
Yeah, see? That's what I'm saying. Like, she was cute. I just the personality, it just didn't mesh. It just didn't mesh for me.
She wasn't no 7.5. But go on.
Okay. Okay. You know, y'all asked me.
no, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
But like, did you see the photo?
Yeah.
Yes, and it's your personal preference.
Yeah.
Beauty is not an eye of the beholder. Like,
Girl,
don't listen to him.
No, that's just my opinion. I mean, look, if he sees a 10, he sees a 10.
He said a 7.
I'm just saying. But clearly, his 10 for me is probably like an 8.5 or a 9.
Probably.
That's what I'm saying. But he probably likes different things.
Hold
you
up,
know?
so you trying to say you got higher standards, nigga?
I did not say that. I'm saying he sees different things in the woman than I see in another woman. That's all I'm saying.
We got to even this out.
Okay.
So, Mr. De Niro, I'm going to need you to pull out a picture of what you believe to be a 7.5.8. Don't show it to the crowd.
Okay,
Show
well, you
it to
guys
us.
talking. I'll find something.
Okay.
Continue. This is an audio adventure.
Okay.
So that was about like friend zoning a chick, basically, right?
No, I didn't even I was trying to like get her to
so you cut it off totally.
Yeah, I was trying to get her to move on. Like because I knew that she was still sticking around in hopes that like shit would like change. And I think that she thought that like if she kept offering me the pussy that eventually like I would be like, oh yeah, maybe this shit might work. And I'm like, no.
Now there's no easy way to like kind of break that.
And that's what I'm saying. There was no easy way for me to say it, but I had to say it in order for her to know. That way my conscience was clear if she kept trying and if by chance I got mean. You know what I'm saying?
I hope she appreciated that.
You know what I'm saying? Because like, that's not my primary. And yeah, she actually did. Because she was like, shit, that motherfucker there, he gonna keep it like square with you. He gonna keep it real with you. So,
I've never found myself in the friend zone, although, I've been married for 4 years. But before that, I never got friend zoned. And it's not because every chick that ever interacted with me was just on me. It's just as soon as I realized this wasn't like, I'm after you and you're not with it, and I bowed out.
Oh, you just...
Yeah, I'm like, all right.
You
but we can still be friends. I don't want to be
So
your
I would
friend.
say this one on the right, that's a 7.5, 8 for me.
On the right? So you got a split screen?
It's a picture with two
It's
women.
beautiful.
So it's the one on the right.
All right. She's cute. Yeah, she's cute.
The one on the right, that's what? That's like a 7.5, 8.
Yeah, beauty is a beholder like a motherfucker. Because this is it's a 5 for me, bro.
Okay.
Like 5 ain't bad. That's like average.
Listen.
That's like an average chick. That's
So
Absolutely.
we basically
we
just
all
proved-
have different, exactly.
Yeah, we basically
and that's what I
proved-
said.
okay.
Did one of y'all niggas just like this? I didn't like this photo.
Lola.
No.
Gonna have her in my inbox. Hey, side discussion. That is a love language. When you like somebody's photo, that's how you be
Yeah.
like, hey, what's good?
Right. And you want the old thing back. You want to spin a block.
That shit don't ever get
Bro,
back.
no.
but
Everybody's
that-
saying spin a block every day.
No. If a girl, first of all, if a fine girl adds you on social media, let's use Instagram for example. If a fine girl goes to your Instagram and likes 5 photos back to back, you not gonna slide in her DM and say hello or something?
Nah. And no, so let me tell you why.
Capcom presents.
No. So let me tell you why. Because who I am in person versus who I am like online, it don't translate over well. Like I fumble terribly like online. I fumble terribly online. So I just don't.
You have no online game.
Yeah, I just don't even fucking
Gotcha.
bother with it. Like
Gotcha.
I'm something that you have to experience like in person in order for you to like really get.
You hear
it or
my
whatever.
nigga?
He's-
That's, that's something you got to experience.
he's-
you know what I'm
Like,
saying?
no,
He's still a split screen player. I got you.
Split screen player.
Before the internet,
Oh, you got a fist? I got you.
in person player.
Yeah, like I just who I am. Just like
Okay.
I'm a little.
That's
like,
fair.
I'm a little awkward, so
That's
it don't
fair.
translate over well.
That's fair. Listen, there's people the reverse. They got all the game online, especially nowadays with Chat GPT.
Yeah.
And then they be in person, they be like,
Damn, I didn't
Who
even
the
think
fuck
about
is
that
that?
shit.
I don't even know what to say.
Shit, I didn't think about that. And I just started using that to fucking spruce up my resume. Goddamn. Okay. Shit. Goddamn. Okay.
You use that shit, nigga?
I've never used Chat GPT.
Nice recovery, sir.
I've never used it.
Okay, Ms. Lowe, you've been like hella quiet over here. Like we got to get you a little bit more involved. I said it. Yeah, we got to get you a little bit more involved. Do you have a topic or anything that you want to address?
Yeah, put that mouth to use.
Oh my God.
Like speak.
I
Where
use
your mind?
ChatGPT. There you go.
You use Chat GPT?
Yeah, not for game or nothing like
To
that.
the mic,
but
please.
Not for
Thank
game,
you.
but for, career advancements. Yes. Yeah, it's
Getting a nigga with the bag. That's career advancement.
So this what you coming with? That
And
you use
investigating
ChatGPT?
He said he never used it, so I said that I have used it. Yes, I have.
You know what I want to talk about? So, what kind of furniture do you have in apartment number 1? Like, what's the layout for that one? And then apartment number 2, is that one like full, like 2-bedroom? Is that like a studio? Explain.
I only have one apartment.
To the regular niggas, huh?
No, I'll shoot her some bail. She had 2 apartments for a brief moment in time.
Okay, so
Because
why,
remember she didn't
though?
want to. Remember she didn't want to break the lease on one, so she kept paying for one till the lease ran out.
Thank
And the
you.
other one's like the secret apartment only real niggas know about.
Pretty much, but I will say this: that is still impressive to concurrently pay for
Facts.
2 apartments.
That is hella fucking impressive.
Most niggas can't do that.
Blessings.
See how we're impressed by that? But some of the
Very much so.
weirdos you talk to, they're like, "Oh, I'm intimidated. You make too much money for me." That's weird as fuck. I always thought that's what.
Hell no, you
Do
pay
you
for.
feel like
Listen, you
it's,
pay for
a
2
bad
rents. That
thing if
turned
a
me
woman
on.
makes more money than you? No.
Like,
And that's not cap. I know him. He's dated other, talked to other women that made more money. It's not some shit he saying right now to be cool.
oh, thank you.
Cause he a real nigga.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
You know what I'm saying?
Screen.
You make more money than me. What's up, bitch?
You're stupid.
I think my thought on that is that like don't put me in a position or put me in an uncomfortable position to where like you throw that shit in my face. You know what I'm saying? Like that you make more money than me.
How does a person throw it in your face?
Well, you know, like because like you run across some women that'll be like, oh, you know, I make and I don't need and I didn't come here for that. You know what I'm saying? Like if we gonna grow together, let's grow together. Like help me level up because the shit gonna be reciprocated whenever either I get on your level or I surpass you. Shit's gonna be reciprocated.
She's not gonna want to help you level up.
And that's and to your point, I'm cognizant that doesn't happen too often. So whatever, I long story short, I don't have a problem with it. I just know that
Unless they make it a problem, but you don't inherently have a problem.
no, not at all.
I don't want to just assume, so I'll just ask: are you single?
Yeah,
And that's why he's single because he has standards. He's not just with anybody. I didn't want to just jump out there and say you.
Is that why you single?
hell no, because I'm ugly as hell.
Ever notice all the pretty boy niggas be like, I'm ugly?
I'm gonna agree with him. You think I'm gonna rebuttal that? Oh no, you're handsome. The fuck out of here. Yeah, you ugly nigga. The fuck?
That's insecure niggas. So Rashad, you're a very handsome young man.
This
Thank
nigga
you. I
right
appreciate
here.
that, big brother. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Man. Thank you.
Look, complimented him, gave him a pound afterwards,
Whoa.
tapping knuckles.
Okay, so I'll share some shit with y'all.
Okay.
Like since I cut my locks, I've become real self-conscious about like how I look now or whatever. Cause like whenever I had my locks, like I was,
Are you bald?
yeah, I shave it now. Yeah, I shave it now.
Like your hair doesn't grow?
no,
more?
it still grows. It just
So you're not bald.
I just don't
in my
like how it
opinion,
looks.
somebody's bald who can't grow a full head of hair. You
Yeah,
know?
like
So
me. I'm bald.
listen, and
I just
and
I
that's
just
cool
don't
that
like
you
how
did
it
that.
looks now or whatever. So that's the reason why I shave it now or whatever. But whenever I had my locks, like I was like so much more comfortable in my skin. Like now I'm a bit more self-conscious now.
She was like
truthfully.
Samson out here with the hair.
Yeah, exactly. That's how I felt. Honestly, that's how I felt. But
That'd be
now,
me and
like,
my beard, bro. If my shit came off, oh God.
Yeah.
I'd be like every other chunky face.
This nigga would look like the yellow milk.
I know, right? Little chunky face,
Little
bald head,
Eminem.
nigga, looking like LL Cool J,
Mr. Potato.
and that's not good.
Mrs. Potato Head. Mrs. Potato
But
Head.
yeah, so just a small nugget about me. But anyway, carry on. What we talking about?
Well, I think we skipped over something
What's
that
up?
we usually do when we have a new guest on here.
Yes.
You should tell the audience a little bit about yourself because somebody might find an interest in you. Right now, there might be a woman right now wet playing with herself saying, damn, this nigga right here, he's single?
You can start at like 2. You ain't gotta go straight to 10.
I appreciate
Nah,
it.
that was like a 9.
Oh, that was a 9. Okay.
Pause. Whoa, hey.
How was that, boss?
So tell us a bit about yourself, young man.
I'll be 37 in March. Single, no kids. Working on my voice acting
Single.
career.
What's your zodiac sign?
Pisces.
He's a Pisces.
We catch a lot of
Symbol.
shit.
Okay.
Yeah, people do.
My dad's a Pisces.
People do not like us. They do not like us. But
I think you're cool.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it. But like,
Thinks
a
it's
lot of
cool,
people-
handsome.
Shut the fuck.
What happened?
No, because earlier you was like,
Nah.
what did I
do?
tell this nigga he's fucking handsome? Fuck this shit.
Oh,
See,
absolutely.
that's because I am a grown-up male that is secure in my manhood and masculinity.
First of all-
and I have no problem
First
telling
of all,
other men.
I'm on record complimenting you before. And I complimented Reed before.
Hold up. You didn't tell me I was handsome, though, nigga, because I don't remember that. Boost the nigga head up, tell me again.
Listen, boss man, you fine as a motherfucker.
That's what I want to do. That's what I'm talking about.
See that? See how I lick my lips afterwards?
Wow.
I mean, you have to throw the sauce on it, but I appreciate the
Hey,
nuggets.
yo, pause.
Wait a minute.
You ain't to throw the sauce on it, but I appreciate the nuggets.
Before the show, this shit has been crazy. Before the show, this shit has been crazy. But
Hey, bro, hey, don't be talking about off-camera shit.
Wow. Like that shit. Oh, wow.
Hey, where you going? Where you going? Hey, stall him out, Debo. Where you going?
this has been fun, but I'm gonna just go under the table.
It hasn't even gotten. Oh, you going under the table?
No,
Hey, I could clip that up.
to get the fuck out of here.
You ain't seen my video edit skills. It's over for this nigga. He done for.
I hate it here. I swear to God, I hate it here.
Hey, this shit gonna say 30 minutes later.
I ain't never coming back. I ain't never coming back. I ain't never coming back to this shit again.
Oh, shit.
I ain't never coming back.
You got what you came for? One and done?
Nah. I look, really.
Hey, this is a great This is a great time. You not having a good time?
You fucking bastard. No, actually, no. I appreciate y'all for having me on the show.
Yeah, man. I'm having a good time.
I appreciate
shit.
y'all. You good over there, man?
Yeah.
You good? Okay. Just making sure you good.
Man.
No, I'm having a good time, man. Like, doing podcasts is always a joy for me. So, like, I appreciate y'all for having me on the show.
Okay.
Did I give enough information, or was that?
I mean, what do you do? I mean, damn.
So currently, I work in IT, but I'm slowly transitioning into voice acting. So, yeah.
Transitioning into voice acting. See how you put that sauce on?
Yeah. I heard that
I like
shit.
it though. I like it.
Smoothed it out a
Hey,
little
bro.
bit.
Hey, that's the only compliment you're gonna get from me, nigga. That was a compliment. See, you can't give niggas compliments.
Oh man.
Yeah. I ain't get a thank you, my brother. None of that.
I appreciate it. Thank you. I appreciate it. So, I think that's about it.
Okay.
No.
Where can they find you at if they wanted to reach out to you?
Why don't you tell them where they can find him at? Because you know exactly where all his shit is at.
Dun, 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 dun. Inspector Gadget.
I don't.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Throw his government out there.
No, I don't know what your Instagram is. So I would give them your social media.
She said, she said, but I would like to have your Instagram. So I could
Instagram,
double
y'all
tap.
can find me at anonymous_trouble. I'm go ahead and tell you, I don't post a lot. I don't really care for social media like.
But
that.
your inbox work, right?
Yeah, I mean, and it does though. But I mean, like, I don't really like
May you say it one more time?
anonymous_trouble.
There you go.
Is
For
everything
Instagram.
spelled exactly as it should? Because you know how niggas be like that. You know.
Yeah.
It'd be anonymous.
Listen, first of all, most niggas can't even spell fabulous because of the rapper. So
Damn, I forgot about that. He did fuck up. Like his teeth was fucked
niggas
up.
is in class FABOLOUS. Teacher like, wrong nigga. Fail.
So you say you don't like to take a lot of pictures, but I recall you posing in some very saucy boots the other day.
What you want
Them
from me,
shits
man?
had sauce on them shits.
What you want
Let
from
me
me,
tell
man?
you something. This nigga was sauced up, laying up against the wall with the Anthony Hamilton hat on, looking like he's about to go down some stairs, like stepping
I
outside.
actually did go down some steps like that whenever I walked outside.
Yeah, like he was dancing on his way out to his car, doing the electric slide and shit.
That photo can probably be found on my Instagram. I think
Probably.
it can be found on my Instagram. Trust me, you'll know when you see it if you see it. So yeah, you know it blue. I would just say saucy blue. But anyway, thank you for that. Listen,
You're welcome, sir.
It took me a minute to put that outfit together. It took me a minute.
You
'Cause
did that.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
And
I
there's
wish, like, we
another
had a clip I would just show you. What?
He said there's another compliment.
Anywho,
Did you put your socials up last time you was on here?
I did.
Did you get any new followers?
I don't know. My page is not private, so it's open.
You know what we should do? We should do like one of them, put up the email, have people email us questions and shit like that.
Absolutely, you
You
should.
would love for me to answer some of this shit.
The email is up on the YouTube. Check in the bottom
What,
of the
do y'all not
contents.
check the comments from the YouTubes or whatever?
Yeah, we do.
I was gonna say,
Yeah.
why don't y'all address some of that shit on the show?
Nah, no, people don't just be saying racist shit on there. You know what I'm saying? Like, We had to think about the black-owned business. All the comments and shit under that shit is like,
Okay, for future references, you get someone that says something like, just
I
like,
haven't.
hey, thank you for the compliment.
I haven't looked at Nan comments since like episode 2.
I've been
Okay.
I've been replying to all of them shits.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Okay.
That's beautiful. Don't ever compliment me like that. What's wrong with you?
Y'all want to say something and it come across my motherfucking timeline? Email us.
I'm just saying
But
that's
continue to
nice.
leave comments. He'll
You
check
can say,
them.
"Oh, that's cool, yeah," but you're like, "Oh,
I'm just saying that's
Like
nice
I proposed
because
or
a lot
something.
of people don't talk to their fan base. So it's really good when people talk to their fan base. It makes
cool,
them feel
yeah.
like they're a part of the club,
yeah." Go ahead and comment. I'm gonna say something under there. I'll
good
try to
thing.
keep it positive.
Try.
I mean, sometimes
He be having shit chambered, ready.
I try to be nice.
I'm gonna go comment.
Yo, why it get so quiet in here?
I'm saying,
When
I'm
I try to be nice, everybody like,
I'm gonna
I was
go
waiting. I was waiting for another compliment.
okay.
Yeah.
Ah, nigga.
compliment.
Do you want me to compliment you?
Why, yes.
Let me see if I can find something.
Oh,
Nah,
want to
I
talk
can't.
about mamas?
Whoa.
Oh,
I'll say you're a very funny individual.
Yay.
So, man, what happened at work, dog? Cause like you came in here, you was hot, or like you was like, fuck this shit. We from do.
Yeah, let's
What the
end
fuck?
this on the know your worth.
Yeah.
Oh, he loaded up.
Bye.
Hit them niggas with the John Morant. My shoulder hurt. Season ending surgery. Those that follow sports get that joke.
My back.
Oh, I thought you just getting old, nigga.
No, his season's ended. Shoulder ending surgery.
Oh, damn.
Letting off that chopper.
Tell you, I don't watch basketball.
That was for my basketball niggas.
Kobe.
Yes, I was a little steamed. I came here like Steamboat Willie.
Oh, you know that.
Yeah. We used to watch it on Saturday mornings because we're friends, platonic friends. See that? That was a callback. Anyway,
I'm not gonna say nothing.
so yeah, no, I came into the studio today a little hot, a little under the weather, furious, just all going through a whirlwind of emotions. But basically, I thought it was a good opportunity to talk about know your worth. And it wasn't just predominantly about work. It can apply to many things. It can apply to work. It can apply to relationships. It can apply to marriage. It can apply
Bring
to
that shit.
friendships. I feel like people need to learn to know their worth. So I'll start with the work-wise. It's not too many people that love what they do when it comes to work. I would say probably, and this is a rough number, but probably accurate. I would say probably about 89% of the people that do what they do don't enjoy it. They only do it because they got to make ends meet. And I would say probably 75% of those people are probably also living paycheck to paycheck. And we live in a world today where the inflation is so high, it's almost impossible to even save. You know, and then when you
Except for her though.
yeah, you know what I'm saying.
I mean, if you just let go of one of those, you could save a lot.
You know what I'm saying? Lola Forstacks over
and
here.
she said, baby, and gave me the pat on the shoulder. Damn.
Ooh, she said, "Get your bars up, nigga."
Damn.
She said, "Two apartments would be nothing if your voice acting was working." Ooh,
Oh, hey,
No, I'm just playing.
Hey.
damn. No, but all jokes aside, yeah. Because I was dealing with something today at work where I just felt like I was not appreciated, and this is one of those jobs where I've been there for a couple of years now, and in the beginning, it definitely was giving like family environment, family vibe. And I will say, up until recently, it was probably the funnest and best job I've ever had. But you know, things are changing because over time, people change. You know, practices change. You know, policies change. You know, everything. You know, it's just a lot of change. So yeah, I was just a little upset because I feel like I'm one of those people where like when I see that something could be done better and you just choose not to do it, it's frustrating.
You
to me.
fucking EP, enemy of progress. Them goddamn EPs.
Yeah. It's like, hey, why are you doing this way when this could be done this way? And all you're doing is just making things difficult for me because it doesn't affect you any. But when we do something that affects the company or the bottom line, they're real quick to, hey, woo, none of that. Let's
We know a
fix
place
this.
like that, don't we?
That's every job.
That's every job. Exactly. I mean, while we're talking about jobs, has anybody ever wondered why the standard is for us to give 2 weeks notice, but they just fire us?
I never give 2 week notice.
But what up the standard?
I've told people
The
that all the
standard.
time. Never give
Yes.
2 week notice.
Listen, I've been in situations where I've just said, fuck this shit, I'm walking out.
Yep.
But what I'm saying, the standard. And you know what they say that? They say, oh, well, you want to give your 2 week notice because you want to get a good recommendation or you want to be able to not burn any bridges. Well, first of all,
Fuck that bridge.
do you think I'm crossing that bridge? First of all, if you're quitting, why do you think I'm going to spend the block? I'm leaving for a reason. That means I don't want to come back here. So that just blows my mind that they have just inserted in our brain that we're supposed to follow this standard of providing the company a 2 week notice when 95% of these companies won't even give you a 2 week notice nor a severance pay. They just
And they got
send
way
you
more
on your ass.
resources than we have as one person. They got way more resources.
Yes, absolutely. And while you're in that 2 week notice, they'll watch you like a hawk. You're demanded to do your job to the fullest or they'll let you go early.
Yep.
But if they just fire you, you think they 100% of the time got your paycheck ready, got your hours in order? Nope.
But
You got to
depends on
jump
what,
through
what
hoops.
state you're in. If you're in California, they absolutely do.
Yeah,
But
but
anyway.
they might have all your stuff in order, or they might be like, oh, well, you know, the delivery guy didn't get here. Oh, my favorite. You have direct deposit. Oh, but your last one can't be direct deposit. Oh, you got to come in and collect this check.
Yeah, that.
The fuck I got to come collect the check for? Some of these jobs, they tell you, oh, well, we don't do checks. We only do direct deposit. But all of a sudden, conveniently, when you quit, they make it inconvenient. Now you got to show up to the job that you don't give a fuck about because they just fired you. And you got to come in there with your head down. All right, y'all got that money for me? The fuck?
Yeah. Woo, what happened today?
Touche.
You see what I'm saying? Now, I didn't lose my job, obviously, because I ain't walking there like that. But I'm just saying, I will say on record that it's no longer the fun, family-oriented environment that it once was. And yeah, I'm going to be looking at other options because that's what you do when you're in a place of employment and you don't feel wanted or you don't feel that you're treated or paid how you deserve to be. So you got to go get that elsewhere. And that's about where I'm at with it right now. But yeah, that's just in terms of employment. This know your worth applies to relationships, marriage, everything, every aspect. They touched on it a little briefly, pause, in some of the discussions that they were having when they were discussing, you know, just like boundaries in relationships and things of that nature. Like, you got to know your worth and you got to set the stage for what you want so that you're happy, so that you're fulfilled. Because if it's not pouring into your cup, fuck that shit.
I gotta disagree.
Go ahead and play devil's advocate.
I'm not even playing devil's advocate.
just playing.
The pouring into the cup thing, as a family man with children and a family, like ain't nobody pouring into my cup sometimes. I got to keep giving, and that's just my responsibility.
Are you talking about in relationship or are you talking about employer?
It's all of that shit. Even at an employer, the part where you're supposed to get what you're worth is an upfront part. And I tell everybody, don't be afraid to negotiate when you first start a job because that's your best point to get more money. After that, they got you. And once you feel like you're not getting what you're worth, that's what you do. What you say right there, you go get something else.
Oh, that's what I'm not talking about as far as when you're first hired.
But
because when you're first hired, you know what you're walking into. I mean, for the most part, it's almost cut and center. Like, you know, oh, I'm going to be paid this. These are the job duties I'm going to have, this and this and this. we understand that in the beginning. You know, I'm just, I'll use myself again. The current job I have, things that I signed up on for in the beginning, they're making changes to things that I didn't agree to. They're asking more of me.
And now
They
paying me in
Uncompensated.
more work, no pay. In what world does that make sense? Do y'all, I hate to be so racial, but y'all dealing with a nigga here?
Whenever you work, bro, that's kind of like just how it is. And never believe that the whole trope about this is a family environment. It's never a family environment, bro. You should never even feel like that because it's all good until it ain't. And when it ain't good is when you'll see, and it will get to the point where it ain't good, like every time. So for me personally, when it comes to work, I never put my work before my family. Never, ever, even in the smallest fucking circumstances. Which,
I remember.
Because of that, I've actually moved around jobs a lot because they know. I say that and they're like, whatever. What's weird is like my wife has been able to be steady in her career because I'm the one who sacrificed. I don't want to say sacrifice, but I'm the one who gives up all the time. The kid's got a doctor's appointment. I'm not going to work. I'll take those kids. My child has to gotta do whatever. I'm gonna be the one to make sure that
I can vouch for that.
And I've had jobs where go question my dedication to the job. Like, well, I would question your dedication to the job. You should. I'm dedicated to my family first. I'm not playing. So I've had it where I've been within my 90 days of a new job, and they'd be like, well, and I need to show up for something that's important to my child. And they'll be like, well, if you don't do that, then you need to be here. If not, we'll have to make other decisions. Well, you make a decision you need to make. Because I have to live with that decision. When my children get older and they talk about me, they will never say that dad wasn't there and wasn't around.
Ooh,
That's
come on now.
100% important to me.
I aspire to
This
be
job,
like that.
dude, in a few years, I might not even remember I ever fucking worked here or whoever I ever even worked with. There's some small circumstances, you, Rashad, people I've worked with that I'm still cool with after. But for the most part, there's at least 100, 200 other people that I worked with and was cool with and ain't spoke a word to since the day I walked out that building.
And then somebody be like, you remember such and such? You'll probably be like, nah.
Nope.
Nah.
Yep.
Nah.
So I say all that to say, you do need to, like you said, know your worth and be dedicated to yourself. Never think that your job is actually dedicated to you or give a damn about you. They don't. It's like it's a relationship. If you complain, right, to quote a show that I used to love called Mad Men, you complain about what you're getting, well, that's what the money's for.
Bang
Straight
it
up.
out.
You say, well, you don't appreciate me and you don't tell me thank you and you don't value me. And they'll say, that's what the money is for. Like, really? So
I agree.
So, like, you shouldn't even, I feel like you shouldn't even expect them to value you. They don't. And that job and that business was there before you got there, and it'll be there after you leave. You ain't stopping no show. You heard the saying, one monkey don't stop no show. So don't even think that you're so important to that job because you're not. Don't let them tell you are.
No.
So I'm just saying, like, it helps with the frustration you're feeling if you
Absolutely.
have that mindset already.
Yeah.
Which is why we always been hustlers, bro. We go back how long, and sometimes we up, sometimes we way up, sometimes we down, sometimes we way down. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
We done been through all of that shit, and I know you're frustrated with the job right now, bro. And I'm just saying, like, remember that hustler spirit of ours. This shit has probably reminded you, right?
Mm-hmm.
It ain't gonna matter in a couple of years when this podcast takes out.
Woo! Look at the pod guy talking this shit.
It ain't gonna matter in a couple of probably like in another year or two. It ain't gonna even fucking matter.
Yeah, but
Just make sure y'all have me back on the show when Katt Williams come and all that shit. Just make
Absolutely.
sure y'all have me
man, I
back on the
would
show.
love to get Katt Williams on here. Oh man. Anyway, yeah, that's all I wanted to say. And even give you like a little pep talk, man. Don't let these motherfuckers get you down or make you think like, oh, they not appreciating me, and I know I'm better than this. You was already that before you was even at that job, and no matter what the fuck they said, man. Just remember that shit, and all this little bullshit will wash right the fuck off you, bro.
Jump on the back of that. You did some shit that mattered tonight. You got some fucking dope ass people in the room to have a dope ass conversation. You did some shit that mattered tonight, man.
Yeah. I was just on the phone talking about that on the way here. Somebody asked me, because I was venting earlier today, and they asked me, so I heard you vent, but can you name one good thing that happened to you today? And I said, absolutely. I said, getting ready to record my podcast with a few individuals who showed up that I respect. and it's like therapy. It's making me feel good.
Yeah, potting with the
Everybody's-
homies.
Everybody showed up.
Potting with the homies.
Wow.
Hey, I thought you were calling back to what movie was that?
That was a callback to Clueless.
Clueless. Okay, yeah.
Rolling with the homies, but
Oh, yeah,
I ain't have
Potting
a.
with-
I was like, what can I do with the
Yeah.
mic? Pod with the
but you
homies.
did
I was
the-
like,
that's the throwback because in one of the episodes, I was no bullshit. I was trying to get him to talk into the microphone. I was like, "You gotta go like this." And he was like, "Whoa, boss." That wasn't one of the times I was intentionally doing some shit like that. It was
Yeah.
truly accidental.
yeah,
All right, but anyway, yeah, it made you feel better, and I'm hoping
absolutely,
adding on to
absolutely,
that.
and yeah, and that's, I probably should have led with this because now I'm less angry.
Come on now.
because I already have my therapy in. Me sitting here with you guys for these couple hours, I'm all the way calmed down, like to the point where I honestly don't even want to give it no energy. Like, and that's how
what's
I
up.
feel. So I probably should have led with it because we probably would have went viral overnight because I'd have been just Tupac up in this bitch, hit him up.
It was short and sweet, dog. You did just the right amount.
Yeah, exactly. But yes, know your worth.
All right.
Show.
Well, I think that's a good note to end this thing on. So, to all the viewers and listeners out there, thanks for watching and listening. Him Duncan over here. Lola, I got 2 apartments. I don't need your punk ass place. Bunny Rabbit dropping like a habit. And Rashad, the pod God, came on and blessed us. And of course, it's me, L Double, the Golden Lion. If I'm lying, I'm flying. We out of here.
Potting with the homies.
Wow, nigga, yeah.